Hello there. Welcome to Epcot on Tuesday, March 24th. We are here today to have some more Flower and Garden Festival fun. We came when the festival started, had a good time walking the World Showcase, eating some new food, seeing the topiaries. But I said on that day, during that video, that I'm not a guy who does the festivals in one big gorging. I like to do the festivals in bites, and today is bite number 2. We're going to eat some new food once again. In fact, there's a new pizza available at Connections. It's here only for the festival. So I'm gonna go check that out. We're gonna see more topiaries because we didn't see them all the first time. How could we? There's too many. And we're just gonna have some fun. You ready for it? Let's go. It is very overcast this morning, but it feels so beautiful outside. Nice cool breeze. No hot sun beating down on me. Couldn't really ask for better here in late March in Central Florida. And gosh, I'm just so excited to be here today. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being you. Always remember that you are beautiful, loved, and blessed. You are special to God, special to this earth, and you bring value to it every day. So keep being you. We love you. And like I said before in the earlier video, if you come for the festival, make sure to get one of these festival passports. They also have a special one for kids. I had somebody crowding in behind me, so I had to leave that kiosk a little bit quickly. But these guides are really helpful. They break down all the different booths and what kind of food is available in them. Plus they have the treat challenge at the back that you can do. And then there's the fun guide for kids. So I broke this down in my first video. Please feel free to watch it. I'll put it in the link to that video in the description. Now, let's head into the park. I have not ridden Spaceship Earth in a while, so I'm hoping later on the line's gonna be a lot shorter and I'm gonna hop on there. Right now, I'm focused on finding new topiaries. I wanna see topiaries I did not see the first time I came. I know right where I'm heading. Okay, I have a couple of these plants in front of my house, and we had a really strong cold blast back in February, and I'm afraid that it may have killed those plants. But seeing how strong these at Epcot are doing gives me some hope. I definitely need to make sure next year I put cover on them, because I know that Disney covered their plants, and theirs are doing a lot better than mine. I'll also repeat what I said before. It shouldn't get that cold in Central Florida ever again. Ever. I don't want to see the 20s ever again. Thanks. As you can see, you can meet Moana over here. This is also really close to where you can do the Moana water experience. Just right over here by the Coral Reef restaurant. And if you didn't see it, Disney has released the trailer for the Moana live action. It looks pretty cool. It's kind of weird seeing the Rock with long hair. I'm used to seeing a bald head. But I feel like they cast it really well for Moana, and it looks amazing. Over here by the sea with Nemo and friends, they have a little play area set up for Pluto. Got his house, nice little grass area for him to run around in, and even a fire hydrant, you know, for when nature calls. These floating flower baskets are always a favorite in our household. My daughter absolutely loved these. She wanted me to figure out a way to make them at home. We used to have a little koi pond, and she wanted me to figure out a way to put a floating flower basket in it. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Imagineers do such a great job with these topiaries. There's their Uncle Donald. Ready to do some serious gardening. They always had this butterfly tent at the Flower and Garden Festival. Great place to see all kinds of amazing, beautiful flowers. And then, of course, butterflies. They teach you about what steps you can take at home to increase your sightings of butterflies, what kind of plants to plant, what kind of garden to create, and obviously avoid those pesticides. You see they had these homes built for them to transition. Monarch butterflies develop from an egg to an adult in about 30 days. That is quick. There's a lonely monarch hanging out over there. I don't know how well he's coming across through the camera. There are not a lot of butterflies in here yet. That is something that will develop as the festival goes along and more butterflies are born. So as you can see, the butterfly tent is over here right by Figment. These topiaries have been popular for years. Gotta love seeing Rafiki holding up Simba. Mufasa's mane always looks amazing. Now these Encanto topiaries were at the front of the park like 2 years ago, I'm wanting to say. And now they're over here close to Figment as you're starting to make your way towards the World Showcase. And I'm glad they've kept them because I love these topiaries. You can see some newly planted flowers right along here. And as you look across, you can see teams still hard at work. All this beauty doesn't just happen. It has to be cultivated. And the team here at Epcot, they do a great job. And it's also why you can never see the same Flower and Garden Festival on two different trips. The plants are growing, the park changes. That's why you gotta do it in multiple bites. Little Phineas and Ferb. Who's singing the theme song now? And there was a couple that just walked by the Phineas and Ferb topiaries and immediately broke out into song. So many people love that theme song. Bambi and Thumper. I'm one of those people that sits there and bounces their leg nonstop when I'm sitting. And I remember a time when kids at school used to call me Thumper. You see these birdhouses and you're wondering why Epcot put them here. It's for the purple martins. And one thing that is great about purple martins is they love to eat flying insects, most especially mosquitoes. In case you are not aware, just as you step outside of the creation shop and you're heading towards Test Track, there's a play area for little kids. And I can tell you from when my kids were little and we came to the park that these areas are a godsend. Your kids get tired of standing in line, they get tired of the crowds, and sometimes they just need to run around and play as a kid. So know about these areas. Mike Wazowski. And we can actually see all of them. Nothing's blocking his face. And the topiary many are calling Skinny Sully. He just looks a little thin. But that's all right. They've also got some monster bushes in this area. This monster is giving off major diva vibes. That's great. I love it. The Brunch Cop booth over here by Test Track. These three items have been here in years past, always popular. In fact, this was the first time I ever had avocado toast, was in this festival a few years ago. This group topiary is great. The cassette tape will actually play at times. At least it has in years past. Tomater. Lightning McQueen. I wonder if they had discussions about making him red. But they just decided to stick with the green because of the plants. There are a lot of Disney meetings I would like to be a fly on the wall in. Star-Lord. So I asked him for a dance contest. This amazing Stitch topiary is right outside of the space ride. Also the Space 220 restaurant. That is great. All right, so I got my lunch ordered. I'm saying right by Test Track. I've got my lunch ordered. I'm gonna head over to Connections and try the new Pizza Bianca. I have no idea what it means when you add Bianca to pizza, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna throw down the gauntlet and see how it tastes. So I'm gonna try the pizza, see how good it is, let you know. They also have another new item for the Flower and Garden Festival. It's a hot honey chicken sandwich. I just had some hot honey chicken at home here recently, so today it's all about the new pizza, Pizza Bianca. Monorail, monorail, monorail. Yep. That scene from The Simpsons goes through my head every time. In the Odyssey building, they've got the citrus blossom going on. The cinnamon beignets are very good. My son always loves the orange sesame tempura shrimp. As I said, this may not be my favorite festival, but it is the most beautiful. The park is an absolute feast for the eyes. Just walk around looking at all the plants. And now, a quick word from the sponsor of today's video. You know, I was just sitting here thinking about how thankful I am that my body's staying firmly on the earth and not floating out into space, where I would die a horrible and tragic death. Hi, it's Mark from Marking the Magic, and I'm here today to talk to you about our good friend, gravity. Yes, that's right, gravity. It keeps us from floating out into space, makes many of our Disney attractions a lot more fun, and let's just forget about the horrible, debilitating impact it has on the aging human body. So remember, when you want to stay on Earth, take this guarantee that you can count on our friend gravity. Gravity. I want to thank you for taking a few moments to watch my commercial. I'm asking that you please like this video, subscribe to this channel, help me to grow what I'm building here. Then maybe I can get some paying ads. But Chip and Dale, Minnie, Pluto, Mickey. Food time. All right, so I am eating Pizza Bianca. Woo! And the description says that it is 2 freshly baked slices of pizza topped with roasted wild mushrooms, garlic cream sauce, mozzarella cheese blend, truffle oil, and thyme. It smells really good. I think it's going to taste really good. Let us enjoy. So if you watched my video where I came here for the first time for the festival, you will remember that I talked about how there are people who come to Epcot to work from home. And the last time there was this perfect shaded spot for me to sit and eat my, my fish slider that I got from right over here. But there was a guy using it working from home. So today, I get this food from Connections. I didn't want to eat inside because it's a really nice day. So I walk all the way over here to go to that same spot I ate at last time. I thought nobody will be there. There's a little bit of shade. It's going to be perfect. So I'll walk over there. There's a lady sitting in my spot working from home. But this spot is just as great. I've got some shade. I've got this whole table to myself. And I've got pizza Bianca. Okay, this is really good. You can definitely taste the garlic sauce. You can pick up some of the truffle oil. As you can see, it is loaded with mushrooms. So you know, it's not your typical pizza in that there's no red sauce to this. No tomatoes were harmed in the making of this pizza. But it is really good. If you know me, you know I'm a big pizza guy. I can have pizza for lunch and then turn around and have pizza for dinner. And then if there's leftovers, have it for breakfast the next morning. I love pizza. And I'm really big about the red sauce. I like a really good sweet red sauce, and I like a lot of it. But this is fantastic. Different flavors, but pizza's still pizza. We tried a new pizza place in Winter Garden over the weekend. It was very disappointing. It was still pizza, so it was still pizza, you know, decent, but nowhere near as good a pizza as we're used to having in this area. So it was a little bit of disappointing. We definitely won't be going back to that place. But if you're not familiar with Winter Garden, it's just north of Disney World. It has a lot to offer. In fact, in the future, I want to do a video where I go to downtown Winter Garden and show some of the places that are there to eat and to shop. So that way, you're here on vacation, looking for a day of doing something special outside of the Disney property, you'll know where to go. From where I'm sitting here, I can see a cast member taking pictures of guests, and this guy is doing a great job. Every guest that comes up, he's got energy, he's got personality, he's having fun with them. And that's hard to do, because for the guests, you know, this is their first time taking this picture. This is their first time with these magic effects. This is their first time holding this suitcase. For him, he's been doing it over and over and over for a couple hours now. And to keep that energy up, to keep that personality up, and not just kind of go dead with it, you know, takes some real dedication. So my hat's off to this young man. He is doing a great job. As I said, the other special item here at Connections Cafe during the Flower and Garden Festival is a hot honey chicken sandwich. I haven't tried it yet, but I will before the festival is over. I fully expect it to be really good. I like the chicken sandwich they serve out at Connections. I get it pretty regularly. So yeah, hot honey chicken sandwich and pizza Bianca. Pizza Bianca is really good. Still don't know why they call it Bianca. I don't really associate truffle oil and garlic cream and mushrooms with somebody named Bianca. But hey, it's tasty. If it had been called a pizza Tony, I would have expected red sauce and pepperoni. But Bianca, garlic and truffle. Bianca's fancy. All right, pizza Bianca. Very good. I would try it, especially if, you know, garlic, truffle oil, mushrooms are your kind of a thing. You will like it. Plus it's pizza, right? So like I said, the pizza Bianca and that hot honey chicken sandwich are the two new offerings at Connections Cafe here for the festival. Well, Spaceship Earth is down. I've been standing out here for several moments and this line has not moved one bit. It is down. And I was hoping to thank the Phoenicians. But it is time for me to head out. All right, Lotso. We had a great day. Thanks for being here, bud. You are starting to look better. Those flowers are coming in bloom. All right, that is going to do it for our day here at Epcot, enjoying the Flower and Garden Festival, our second day to enjoy the Flower and Garden Festival. What a beautiful day it was. Weather was gorgeous. Pizza Bianca was delicious. Topiaries were amazing. Only downside is we missed out on Spaceship Earth. It went down. That happens. We still put a smile on our face. We're still thankful and moving forward. Hey, I want to thank you for being with me today. I truly, truly appreciate it. And remember, please like, subscribe to this channel. It does help me out. Keep the magic in you alive. Bye-bye.